ready once again. I am almost positive that it's working. I do need to check something though, because I saw something when I was setting this up today, and getting ready to go live. It looked like something had set up to go live yesterday, and I had no plans to go live yesterday, so I just want to make sure there's no. Okay. Something wonky going on. I get to go look into more things. Yay! More technical difficulties. It's what makes my day fun. How are you guys doing? A very happy Monday to you today. Of course, we have... today's is just, we're in Sydney. That's all we're doing. We're just hanging out in Sydney. We're checking out David Barry and Charles Vandervaart and Sam Heughan, of course. But yeah, we're just going to go to Sydney today. That's all I have. I have tons of other stuff, actually. So I think what I might do is go live again later here today for the members and set that up for tomorrow's video, because nothing is like you need to know now or you're going to miss it. Lots of throwbacks and stuff that I think will work out nicely for tomorrow. So for right now, I'm going to shrink my little self. Oh, look. Hey, it's my main page. We don't need that. We need this. I've got these starting with some David and Charles here. Hi, Elizabeth. How you doing? Hi from Springfield, Illinois. Hey, you're my neighbor. I'm right over here in Indiana. We chill in Indiana. I don't know if you know Indiana very well. I know Springfield. I'm trying to move myself as I'm up in the corner. There we go. I apparently really liked it up there and wanted to stay for a second. I'm doing lives a lot now just because, quite frankly, the setup is the same, but the editing, it skips it, which gives me more time for my daughter. So I hope it isn't too annoying for y'all this summer, but I think that's what I'm going to be doing a lot more than I thought I would. Charles Vander's site, Nowlander Online, shared tons of stuff, and people were, I'm guessing they were there. They didn't invite me, but I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Or they got stuff from folks. That's how I'm getting them. More photos of Charles Vandervaart and David Barry during their panel at Supanova Expo in Sydney, Australia. Bonus Charles doing a Tim Tam Slam. I don't know what that is, but must be dangerous. I think I have a different video of that, so we'll have to see. I may have to do some editing on the fly here. We got Charles though, and David. David, of course, has not traveled very far. He's from Australia, but it's winter and he's dressed for it. It's so confusing to me. My poor daughter, I told her, I was like, yeah, I think I already told you guys this, so I won't go into it too far, but she thinks it's funny that they have summer when Santa should be going around. Good pictures of the fellas just getting ready to, okay, so he's eating something. I'm gonna have to see this video. I know that I've got a video of it. And so what's a Tim Tam Slam? What is it? I need to look that up. Hey Patricia, how you doing? Very nice. What? Flot. Oh, you know what, honey? I'm so happy to hear you. I don't know. Hi, everyone. Hi, Jackie. How we doing? We're doing some Charles and David stuff here. And we have an errant fly in my office. My problem is, y'all know I love my husband. Yeah, I'm going to have to see that video here. Y'all know my husband, he's taken up a new project in the garage, which means the garage door is always open, and for some reason the one to the kitchen from the garage is always open, which means we have new friends, and I'm constantly battling flies. That's my only big me I'm going to talk about. No more Katie talk, because there's this. Let me refresh this sucker, turn on the sound, and see what they say. Oh, they're loud. Am I loud?
Keep the applause going, everybody!
Sorry about that, guys. Kind of loud. Okay. They walked in the door. Everybody's very excited. Of course, we're very excited. They walked in the door. Because look, it's Charles and David. Sam's coming. Don't worry. Vashi3659 and two others shared this one. It's a bunch of pictures of Charles and David again, I'm assuming. But it might just be Charles. Because look it. He's so happy. Who doesn't want to go see Charles? I mean, seriously. Let me tell you right now. Yeah. I was more shocked being in front of Charles than I was any of the other cast, and that is absolutely the truth. I love David, and I've had been lucky enough for a meeting with David too. Although I did feel bad when I met him because he wanted to go. He needed to use the restroom. I was like, we go. Charles Van Dyke and Outlander Online shared these more photos of Charles Vandervaart and David Barry during their panel at Supanova Expo in Sydney, Australia yesterday. Let's see. These are just the two, I guess. Oh, and one's black and white, one isn't. Very nice. A lot of these, unfortunately, they just kind of look the same, different angles. It's like, how does he look from the side? How does he look from? Nobody took a picture of the back. I do think I have a picture of Sam from the back, and it is rather hilarious. Just because the poster was fun about it. So we got a lot of father son images, and more. Oh, look, I made sure in case you aren't sure who they are. Never met them. Don't know who they are. Never seen them. Charles. See, though, they do a lot of. I like these panels when it's just a couple of people because you can ask more directed questions. A lot of the panels that I go to where there's like 8 people, it's usually people in the audience will ask a blanket question that anybody can answer. And it almost seems like it's very rare you get a really good answer. So I like these smaller panels because you can go, all right, so Charles, when you are in Canada, or David, when you wake up in Australia in the winter and we're all surfing, what? You could ask them a little more specific questions. So I do appreciate that. All right, some Sam here, Outlander Online. Told you, Outlander Online, Charles Vandesite. I give you props. Thank you so much. Sam Heughan at Supanova Comic Con in Sydney today, also known as yesterday. Karen Wicker, who sent them to us. Okay, so good. They always do credit, which I love. So we get some pictures of Sam. Sam signing pictures of himself. Do you know what? I have to say that's, I think, an oddity because for actors, you're signing pictures of you acting, but it's the character that people want the signature for. It's very strange. It's interesting though, and I love my autograph, so I admit my strangeness with no problem. What's he having? Is that a tea? A tea on a stick? Looks like a tea bag on a stick. He has a koala. And Sam is very cool when he gets these gifts from the fans. He keeps them around. I love showing off that picture of him with wearing my pin, but he was wearing somebody else's pin. He had other people's stuff. If it's wearable and he can put it on himself, he wears it around. He loves his fan. He loves his fan love. He loves the stuff we make for him and do for him. It's very cool. Hey, Cynthia, how you doing? Damn it, I'm late. No, you're not that late. Don't worry. And yeah, don't worry. Then there'll be more for you. Yeah, don't worry. There'll be more later. If you're a member, stay tuned for about 2 hours. Okay. I'm not done looking at pictures of Sam. Are you done looking at pictures of Sam? And he's so nice with fans. I mean, and yeah, he really does. Will chat with you if he's got the time. He listens. He has a conversation. He remembered Melissa later on after he'd met her. He's just really a nice guy. There's a reason why we adore him, and it isn't just because he has fantastic kneecaps. Bella Sam Heughan fan and Bella Outlander fan shared this one. Okay, he's having a snack. I like to look on his face, which is why I put it in the thumbnail. I'm not sure if he's like flirting with the camera or just not sure about the treat he's about to take a bite out of. I like the look. But he's got, he had his chat and stuff here. It says it is a repost from Miss Rihanna to you, teaching Sam Heughan how to do a Tim Tam Slam followed by some whiskey tasting. I wonder if they had more bottles for his whiskey tasting in Australia than they did in Chicago. I won't get into it at any rate. But yeah, see, like chatting with the folks and getting to know them and like really, come on, how sweet. Now, is she gonna tell us how he smells? Probably not. Hey, Kathy, how we doing? How you doing? Sam is so sweet. Kathy agrees. We all agree. Sam is a fantastic person. And I like her little blue stripes in her hair. Very cool. Yeah, he's having his. Is that what a Tim Tam is? Is a Tim Tam the cookie? It looks like a Nutter Butter to me, which is a little Debbie treat here in the United States. Yeah. Okay. Again, I have an errant fly. I'm not mad at my husband. I just wish he'd shut the door. Yeah. Now he's. Yeah. I have. Do you know what? I finally did finish. We finished my whiskey from Chicago, so no more Sam whiskey for me. But Yeah, he's wearing his My Peak Challenge jacket too. I didn't even notice that at first. All right. Very, very cool. What else do we have? Oh, we have a chat. Yay. We have audio and video. I like audio and video. Do you like audio and video? Let's try the audio and video. Bella Sam Heughan fan also shared this one. Repost from Miss Rihanna to you as well. Sam Heughan and his manager Steve hamming it up on stage at today's Q&A. Steve, adore Steve. We all adore Steve. Steve was the nice guy who did the scam warning for me. I love Steve. Let's all love Steve. Let's listen to it. They're goofing off. They're also like a comedy act, so.
He apparently was going to shave his whole body to do this. And they have. Are you a true Scotsman? I asked you that. Have I asked you that? We all felt good. I'm sure I'm ready for that.
Prove it.
Oh, props. Okay, yeah. What is in there? That looks
I got one of those. My bottle's empty too. They did do that too, I will say, at C2E2, where they brought the bottles, empty ones, and he would sign them and gave them out to folks in the audience. So that was very cool. Anybody who wants an empty bottle, I've got two now. Yeah, I have 2 empty bottles of Sassenach whiskey, which I guess does make me seem like I drink an awful lot, but I've had them for a little while. Okay, next one we've got some great pictures of him on stage. Outlander Online and Fever Sassenach from Sydney Showground are sharing Sam Heughan at Supanova Comic-Con in Sydney yesterday, June 22nd, 2025. More from Karen Whitaker, who sent them to them. No repost without her permission, but I do have permission to do this. Apparently it's okie dokie. So, because I don't like to share stuff that I don't want to, I'm not trying to be invasive here. Lots of pictures here of Sam, though, on stage answering questions. He is so fun. What is it that Claire says that when they get to know each other like a true Scotsman? He was a great storyteller, a true Scotsman, or like all Scotsmen, or like all Highlanders. Now I have to rewatch that part to get the quote right. He is fantastic at talking about what he's passionate about. He really is great to listen to, not just because he's, adorable and we all want to listen to him anyway, but he is very good at describing what it is he enjoys in his life, answering questions as best he can. He's very personable. And a lot of actors, they sometimes aren't. But he is. He's very personable and charming in his own way. If you get a chance, even if you can't go to anything fancy, if you go to a panel, any place where he's talking, just take it in, because he has this great energy when he discusses things that he loves. And also he has really nice arms. It's not just the kneecaps. Okay. All right then. Let's see. Do you have anything? Oh, you guys are having a chat without me? No, I'm just messing. Do I have? Yes, I do have more. If I kill a fly in the middle of this, anybody going to be like, oh, life is important? Because I don't think this life is all that important, personally. I'm looking at him. I'm right-handed, and I'm going to try to do this with my left hand. I am Katie, the Fly Slayer. Okay, next, did I do this? Outlander Online shared this one as well. It's just like, it looks like a little behind-the-scenes picture. They look like caught him off guard a little bit. Sue, you caught him off guard. Danny Boovy shares this one, another video for us. Sam Heughan at Supanova, Sydney, 22nd is a repost from Reggie, Germany. Let's see what he has to say.
Thanks to everyone that came down to Supanova Sydney. It's been really wonderful meeting you all. Now for the big moment, the handing of the jacket. The NPC jacket goes to one lucky winner. Here we go. Is it this one? This one? It's going to be this one here. It is Eileen Escal. Well done, Eileen. I will sign the jacket and we'll get that over to you. Well done. And thank you. Look after it. Keep you warm.
Oh my gosh, how cool is that? I got really excited when he said Eileen for a minute there, because we have an Eileen. Okay, well, Maybe not our Eileen got it, but I'm sure it was a really, really dedicated fan who absolutely deserves it, because if you're going to go to this thing, you got to be dedicated, man. It's time, it's money, it's energy. Whew. All right. And that's a really cool jacket. Let me see here. What else do I have? It's a second fly. I'm not going insane. This was on stories and it wasn't going to last very long. Oh, I would grab it. So I did. Well, I could. Now it's too late. All right. We'll go to this one. This is my last one, I believe. No, I have one more after this. Yeah. This is my last Supanova one. And then I kind of threw something else in at the end. I bought Rome. Oh, yeah. This is a cool one. I probably ought to center it so you could see it a little better. Hold on, because this is totally worth me putting this on the right screen in the right spot. All right. Yeah, let's get a better view of this. All right. Lady TM777, I bought Romantasy games and hand them to Sam Heughan as a joke to see what his reaction would be. I was terrified to do it, but I did it and I got the best reaction. Sam, bless him, looked surprised, intrigued, confused, and amused. His manager said, "We're going to have fun tonight." And Sam asked if this was for me. I responded, "Well, you can have my number if you're interested." Oh, see there, you slide that into the conversation. Nice. I then got a free signature. Haha, I'm pretty sure I got pregnant just from staring into Sam's eyes. You know, that's probably a bit of an issue for a lot of folks. Anywho, this is great. You can see these little transitions. Oh, at least it was a transitioning one before. Is it done transitioning? Let's try this again, because it was a transitional. Yeah. So a lot of pictures. We got Sam, and I believe there's some with either David or Charles or both in here as well. Yeah, there's Charles. This is fantastic. You need to bring props for the folks you're having pictures with. This is new information. We learn things every day here on this channel. Make sure that you bring props. I'm going to do one of these conventions, and I'm not going to share it so that I can bring my dog. I'm going to bring Bear because everybody loves a tiny dog. And I bet you I get an extra signature or something. Anyway, all right. So tiny dog. That is my plan. All right. Let's see. Okay, he could have. Yeah, he signed the jacket. Okay, hold on here. It says, Jackie says he signed the jacket too. I think I read that this fan made 2 of the jackets. Oh, that's so cool. So he signs the jacket, and you're never going to want to wear it. It's going to end up in a box. Yeah, I would find a big picture for it. We need a shadow box that is Sam jacket sized. Then, there, see? Safe for all posterity. Let me see here. Oh, yep, this was the last one. Okay, so this is not, well, he's in Sydney. So, I mean, I'm kind of there. It's not, but I saw this video and I just thought it was funny. He's hiding one of his cocktail diaries books on the shelf. Sam is having a bit of fun at the bookstore, Booktopia Warehouse, via their Instagram. And I was right about the jacket. It's what the workers wear. So I liked that. I just, for the fun of it, thought I would throw it on here, even though that's so last week. I just thought that was cute because he is funny. I say he's just charming all by himself, and I really enjoy him because of that. Okay, guys, that is not all I have. That's all I have about Outlander today, but I do need to let you know that tonight's interview is going to be postponed until tomorrow night. Gina Hubble has herself some other things going on, and she was like, "Could I please?" And I was like, "Absolutely, we can reschedule." It's by we I mean me, and it's, let me think really hard. I gotta call up no, I don't need to check with anybody. Do I mind? No, I don't. So we're gonna do that tomorrow night as she sets up for yet another convention she's hosting. So make sure you're going to have your questions ready. And I know I said put all your questions for Gina in the final review of the series. If you haven't already done that and you can't find it or anything, you may also put them here. As long as I don't have 2 questions in every video from the last 2 weeks to try to find, because I'll miss somebody. And I don't want to miss anybody, or at least miss as few people as possible. You can also put your questions in here. So if you have any for Gina about the gathering at Sassenach City, whether it's about prices or how they choose who's going to be there or I don't know, payment plans. What's her best tip to make sure you have a great time. So yeah, we'll bring your questions. If you're thinking about going, it is not too late to set up a payment plan and have your ticket fully paid for by the convention. Okay. So if you want to do that still, yeah, you've listened to this one, decide if you'd like to go. If you need payment plans, there's still tickets left. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. All right, guys. I think that is everything. I had a really great visit with my dad. He still can't tell reality and dream and past apart. So there's some interesting discussions, but he was calm. He was nice. He was very upset about his wardrobe choices and could not understand why anybody would want to go out in the clothing that he'd been given. And he's absolutely right. He was wearing hospital clothes. People don't go out in that. So he was absolutely correct. His faculties are not all gone. He's not completely out. He just has trouble distinguishing where he is and the past from his dreams and reality, which, it doesn't make the conversations bad. And it does make me more creative as I try to keep up with them and make sense to him while we're having them. We also packed up my mother's china and crystal this past weekend because we are not china and crystal people, but we are pass it down through the family, folks. And she was the last of the girls, so she got a lot of stuff. But then I had more girls, so we're spreading it out. It's going all different directions again. And then let's see. Yeah, a lot of changes in my family's future. Mom's downsizing to a smaller house. My sister's got my dad's car. You guys are helping me make sure that I can get a vehicle as well. Oh, I didn't put up the new total. It is over 6,000 now. I think it's still under 6,500, but like right around there. And I'm still waiting for a payment and another payment, not from you guys, but from outside sources. So it's kind of, I'll see if I can get it printed up for a later video or by tomorrow. Okay. I have nothing else really. I did want to say thank you to those of you who've been going to my spring shop and purchasing t-shirts. Not a lot of people grab my stuff. I make them for fun on the fly. I'm not really expecting to make money on there. I went and checked just for fun. And apparently a few of you really like the Claire's Honey Pot t-shirt, which I thought was one of the better ones I've ever made. So I'm glad it's one that everybody enjoys. Do check that one out if you have not. And if you want to help me get my Jeep but don't want to just give me money and want to get something for it, you might want to check out that shirt because people tend to enjoy it. And if you got this shirt and you enjoy the shirt and wish you had a matching pin, check my Etsy shop out. There's a pin that goes with it. That's all I'm going to do for you today at Drive You Crazy. If you enjoyed the video, give her a thumbs up. If you didn't, give her a thumbs down. Make sure you go to the comments to tell me exactly what you think of me. And then if you don't already have a subscription to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. If you'd like to be a member, do that. Thank you so much to my members. You know what? I need to figure out a scroll that I can put up here that goes by. My problem is the scrolls that I have, they just black out. So I'm going to have to put together something with a fun background if I'm going to do these lives more often. And then also thank you, of course. Thank you so much to those of you who have donated just specifically to my car fund. One of my letters for legacy friends for the Star Trek shows that we're trying to create. They helped out as well, and I was really surprised and just really thankful. I'm really great. I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm gracious, but that's not it. I'm incredibly grateful to have built this community and to have done something well enough that you folks think that I deserve a little assistance here. And I know it's a lot of assistance, but hopefully, with me trying to sell some stuff on the side and trying to make whatever I can out of this channel and whatever I can do, and with your help, I'm hoping in the next month to be driving around in my own vehicle. So thank you very much for helping to make that dream a possibility, and I am this close. Again, it's slow going, but I am this close. So yeah, thank you everybody. If you didn't get enough Outlander information from this, don't worry, more will come, but not till tomorrow. If you missed some stuff from last week, and you may have because there's lots, please do check the playlist down below. And of course, no matter what video you do choose, I will, of course, see you there. Guys, be safe. Love you all again so very, very much. Thank you for visiting me today, Kathy and Cynthia and Patricia and let's see who else I know. There were somebody and yeah, and Elizabeth. Thank you so very much. Elizabeth is my middle name. All right, that's the last bit I'm going to tell you today. Thank